Hello everybody. Today I'm here with patch notes 4.3.10 and today we are getting the mayor from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So let's take a closer look at him. As a lot of you probably know, I did a hero concept on him like a year ago. So obviously I'll be comparing my design to his later on this week or next week. So that's going to be pretty exciting, but in terms of just the mayor himself, it's just really cool to get a 5th Nightmare Before Christmas character. We kind of got them for Christmas updates and for Halloween updates, but it kind of was a running theme that we were getting Oogie Boogie and then Lock, Shock, and Barrel for the Halloween stuff. I remember, I think it was 2 years ago, it might have been 3 years ago, I was camping this exact weekend when Lock, Shock, and Barrel came out, and it was really hard to get the video out because the only place to get Wi-Fi was like a mile walk away, and I did it. And this weekend when this patch notes would have came out, I would have been camping again, and I bet I would have been in a similar situation. So thankfully the trip got canceled. But the mayor himself looks really great, I think. I love that you can see like the opposite side of his face, like the eye, the suggestion of the eye on the back of his head. That's really cool. And everything else just looks great. I'm sure he'll have that sort of choppy animation style that they do for the stop motion characters, so that'll be interesting to see how it works with his animations. I really want to see his head spin around. That's always the most interesting part of him. So he's going to be a support character and will be in the prize wall starting October 13th, which is actually this coming week. I think that they kind of went off schedule a little bit, and these patch notes were supposed to come out the previous week if it was keeping with the schedule of the last few updates. So that's why it's coming out this coming week instead of 2 weeks from now. So let's go through his skills. First up is fully endorsed. So in its passive form, the mayor's basic attacks depend on his mood. The mayor is happy when he has X% or more of his max HP, otherwise he will be worried. When the mayor is happy, he uses his megaphone to encourage the ally with the lowest percent of their max HP, healing them for an amount of HP. When the mayor is worried, he uses his megaphone to stress out the frontmost enemy, scaring them for a duration and dealing fantastic damage. So always using the megaphone, but has different effects based on how he's feeling. In the active form, he removes all disables and allies and provides them with an increase in movement and attack speed for a duration. After an ally has completed a number of basic attacks, the next one will heal them for a percent of their max HP and apply a random disable to enemies hit for a duration. Allies can only gain these benefits once per use of this skill. Alright, next up is Jolly and Horrible. When the mayor becomes worried, he scares and saps all enemies for a duration. Frontmost enemy hit is dealt fantastic damage over X seconds. So it's interesting that there's more skills than just one based on him being worried or being happy. I kind of would have thought it would have just been a passive and active thing, but it kind of keeps going here, so that's pretty cool. Then we have Scares and Silence. If the mayor is happy, he waves cheerfully at all enemies, scaring and shattering them for a duration. If the mayor is worried, he screams at all enemies. Enemies take normal damage while being silenced and sat for a duration. That is very funny. I want to see him scream at his allies. Or at the enemies, I guess. Yeah. Next up is Sound the Alarms. The mayor and allies heal for percent of their max HP. Per enemy he scares with his skills, the mayor and allies deal bonus fantastic damage with their basic attacks. This one also looks like it has a megaphone in it. I wonder just how many times he's going to pull that thing out. And then finally, Face Switch. When the mayor's happy, his basic attacks now heal an additional percent of the hero's max HP and remove disables. When the mayor is worried, he gains attack speed, and basic attacks now apply a random disable for a duration. Each enemy can be disabled this way once every X seconds. The damage over time effect from Jolly and Horrible now additionally gets applied to the farthest enemy. Alright, and the friendships are Jack Skellington and Dr. Draken. So Jack Skellington makes the most sense, of course. Dr. Draken is certainly an interesting one, because the mayor's not really a villain, and he's also not really like an evil scientist or anything. He's kind of a leader. Maybe that's the... I really don't know what they're gonna combine with those two. That's kind of a weird one to me, I think. I don't know how well that works, but we'll see. For new hero locations and content adjustments, the mayor's in the prize wall on October 13th, as we previously mentioned. And then all the previous prize wall characters are getting shifted, so Mei Lin Lee is an exclusive hero, event exclusive. Agent P is in contest rewards, Milo Thatch is in the Arena crate. I guess he was a sign-in, right? And then Duff Killigan is in the VIP crate, Prince Philip is in the Guild crate, and Pacha will only be available in Diamond crates. And then this is a full-up update on Tuesday, October 11th. So just closing thoughts, it is really great to get another Halloween update. It seems like this year they kind of were trying to go for more seasonal updates with Pixar Fest stuff and now this Halloween thing. If we're going to get a Christmas sort of thing, that would be cool, but I guess I'll have to wait and see. I really don't know who they would do, other than like another Frozen character? I don't know, but it's just cool to get stuff like this. I think it's really nice, and I'm very happy to get the mayor. He made the most sense for the Next Nightmare Before Christmas character to get, and I really like him and his design, and I think he lends well for a fighting game like this, and he's not used that often, so I think it's really cool to get him. But that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on Tuesday when the update comes out. Goodbye.